everybody. I am going to do my nighttime skincare routine, show you how simple and easy it is, and you can see I obviously have a face full of makeup still, and I am going to take all of it off, including my eye makeup, with just my cleanser. I'm not using anything else. I don't use heavy eye makeup. My lashes are lash extensions, and so I don't use a ton of mascara. The mascara that I do use on the bottom is not waterproof, and so I don't need like a heavy makeup remover to take off my makeup. So mascaras, Tres Leches, it does everything for me. I don't need anything extra. If I were to wear like a more dramatic, more full face of makeup, then a lot of times I'll use my mascara makeup remover wipes, the cucumber wipes, which are awesome, heavenly. I love them, and you will love them too. And they're a huge package. You get, I think, 40 wipes. The average wipes, I don't have one with me, but my other wipes that I used to use before mascara were the Neutrogena wipes, and I think they come 25 in a package for like $8. And well, I guess $8 on the low end if you buy them in a package deal, or if you buy more of them, then you can get them for $8, but they like, you can find them up to $10 or $12 for a package of 25. Mascara wipes are cucumber wipes. They're so good for your skin. They don't eat them. They smell amazing, and they feel good, and they do a really good job of removing your makeup. But I only use those on the heavy makeup days. So, and that's not today. So I'm just gonna use my my Tres Leches. I still am using, you guys, I've had this forever, and look at how much I still have left in it. It's like barely halfway gone, probably more than a third of it is still there. So just barely a little bit less than half. So my cleanser, my toner, and my milk cream moisturizer. I know there's a glare, I'm super sorry. But that's all I'm gonna do for my nighttime routine, and it's so easy. I don't even have to do it at a sink. I do have my Norwex face cloth that's wet that I'm gonna use, but it's super easy. So I'm gonna show you this. So this, it comes, I didn't bring the lid with me. Sorry, I didn't bring the lid. It has a lid, a rose gold beautiful lid that sits over the top of this, and then this is a dropper that just twists. You can see it's a dropper. So I'm gonna squeeze it, and put, one half a dropper full, it's dripping a little bit, in my hands, and that's all I use. Rub it in my hands and put it on everywhere. Now this is gonna make a makeup-y mess because I have eye makeup on. It's okay. I'm gonna show you, I'm willing to sacrifice my eye makeup look so that you can see how well this stuff does. And it's not an emollient. So it's not gonna foam up, it's not gonna bubble, it's not gonna get sudsy. It kind of rubs in just like a lotion. And it, like if I keep rubbing, okay, here comes my awesome black eyes. You guys are gonna see how well this stuff works. But if you keep rubbing and keep rubbing, eventually you'll kind of rub it into your skin just like a lotion. And it kind of feels, like a lotion, but if I left it there and I didn't wash it off, then it would feel a little bit not sticky, not tacky. I don't know what the word is. It just would feel like there's something on my face. And so once you rub it in everywhere, you don't want it to foam. You don't want a cleanser for your face that foams and suds, because those types of cleansers, the foaming aspect of it, all of the properties in the cleanser that make it foam, those are actually drying your skin out. And so if you have dry skin or you have oily skin, then it's going to cause more issues for your skin. So rub my eyeshadow off. Rub it in as much as I possibly can, and what it's doing is breaking up all the makeup and removing it. And then all I do is take my Norwex cloth and wipe, and you'll be able to see look at what different color my skin is underneath my makeup. I have really red undertone skin. I have a hair stuck to my nose. It takes off everything. I haven't tried this specifically with like a waterproof mascara or anything like that. I use eyeliner. I line my brows. I do all of that, and it takes everything off. My mascara, my eyeshadow. Oh, and it feels so good. Feels so good. Hi, Megan. I saw your husband at the grocery store the other day, but he was too far away for me to say hi. But I was saying in my head, Josh, I love your wife. I love following you. Okay, so that's my cleanser. And it literally takes everything off. I mean, you can see every line and freckle and age spot and sunspot and not cute spot all over my whole entire face. My makeup is totally and completely gone. I'm just gonna get a little bit of this wiped off. There we go. Okay, so that's it for cleanser. Super easy. Now, because I have lash extensions, the toner, there are ingredients in the toner that will kind of lessen the adhesive in lash extensions, and so I don't ever spray my toner directly onto my face, but if you don't have lash extensions, you can spray it right onto your face. And it's super easy. It's a really, really soft mist. I'll show you. I don't know, can you see that? Can you tell? I don't know. But I don't spray it onto my face because I don't want to loosen up my lash extensions. I have a lash appointment tomorrow to get them filled, and they're already pretty sparse. So I just spray 2 squirts in my hands, rub it together, and then spread it everywhere, and it's heaven. Oh, it feels so good. What toner is doing is it's tightening those skin cells. It's helping my skin. Now that I've cleaned it, I've gotten all of the bacteria, all of the makeup, all of the product off of it, and I've cleaned it. This toner is really good for your skin in reducing any redness. It makes your skin cells tighter. It really, really does a good job. And you can use this toner underneath your makeup too. What it's doing when you use it under your makeup in the daytime is it's prepping your skin to hold on to that makeup and to keep it to keep your skin protected while you have makeup on it. So that's it for my toner. And then the third step is my milk cream moisturizer, which this stuff by itself is pure heavenly magic. It literally is liquid. Not literally, but it's liquid gold. It's so good. It's so good. And it comes, I just showed you with the lid on. You just pop the lid off, and it has this really super cool pump. So this tiny little hole in the middle, it's all air vacuumed in there. And so all I do is squeeze down on the pump. Depending on how many pumps you need, 1 or 2 pumps, and you don't need very much, you can wipe it right off. The reason it's like that is so you don't have to dip your fingers down into the product, into the moisturizer, because our fingers are gonna harbor bacteria, and you don't want that bacteria down in your moisturizer because it has natural lactic milk acid enzymes, natural lactic acid milk enzymes in it, and they will harbor and grow bacteria if bacteria gets in there. So you definitely don't want to put your fingers in there, which is why it's so amazing. And my lash jar, when it stopped pumping out the top, I thought, oh, well, it lasts forever and ever and ever and ever. Seriously, it lasts for so long. But my lash jar, I thought, okay, now that it won't pump anymore, that means that the pump is not picking up enough product to come up through the pump to dispense it out. So I unscrewed the lid, I popped it off to see how much was in there. Totally gone. It sucked up every last ounce in there, so nothing gets wasted. It's so amazing. So, so good. So that's it. To use just once a day or twice a day. I cleanse and I tone every single morning and night. My moisturizer, I only use at night. I don't use this moisturizer. This is only a night moisturizer. It's such a heavy, heavy, thick cream that you don't need to use it at night, unless you have like really, really extremely dry skin. If you're one of those people, it's okay to use it, or whatever your favorite thing is. Hi, Gracie. It's okay to use it under your makeup, but if you do use it under your makeup, you want to make sure that you're a really, really dry skin person and that you give yourself once. So now that once I applied, before, if it was morning time and I was going to put makeup on, before you apply your makeup over the top of it, because the moisturizer is a cream and mascara makeup is a cream, cream on top of cream will slide and your makeup won't last, especially like on the prominent areas like your nose, your forehead, your chin, sometimes along your jawline. Kind of depends on how your skin is right there in those areas. If you are a day moisturizer person, then you want to make sure that that you wait and give yourself at least 30 minutes to an hour after applying your moisturizer before you put your cream makeup on top of it. And only if you're a really, really dry skin person. Now, my recommendation, if you're a dry skin person, definitely try this. Try all 3 products. And I apologize, I don't have the right toner because I'm still going through this previous bottle. But I would really recommend using all of these for several days and seeing how your skin adjusts, because most of the time, and for most of my clients, they use these for a couple days, they no longer need to moisturize, their skin is improved, they have tighter skin, firmer skin, less lines and wrinkles. The collagen in the Tres Leches, it fills in those lines and wrinkles, it fights bacteria, it's like an antibiotic, it has honey in it, which is a bacteria fighter, it has jojoba, it has vitamin A, vitamin E, it has octostera, it has so many things, cultured skim milk, jojoba oil, so many ingredients that help tighten, firm, brighten, make it more youthful, fight bacteria, which makes your skin tighter and cleaner, makes your pores smaller, makes your wrinkles less noticeable, less severe. It fills everything in. My big, huge, giant spot right here, I don't know if you guys remember, those of you that have been following me for a long time know that this used to be a year ago before I started using Tres Leches. This was so dark. It was so dark and it was a perfectly round circle and it was like the color of a penny. Like that's how dark it was. And since using Tres Leches, it's all but gone. I mean, it's still there obviously and I have one big freckle, but it used to be, I'll get really close so you can see, it used to be this huge, huge circle right there. And now it's just nothing, like almost nothing with one freckle in it. So this stuff, it works phenomenal. It works really, really good. I just use it at night right now, but I get acne, so maybe I should start using it in the morning too. Yeah, I wonder about the moisturizer making my makeup slip as well. Yeah, so make sure you are, if you do use it in the morning, it's okay. You just don't want to put your makeup directly on top of it. You want to let it soak in and do its job first, and so that the cream is not apparent at the top of your skin or on the surface of your skin before you go ahead and introduce your makeup to it. But I promise you, I have just a little bit of eyeliner or mascara or something still right there on my lower eyelash that's bugging me. But I promise you, when you try this Tres Leches, your skin, if you are willing to give it a shot, with any new skincare regime, no matter what you're doing, anytime you change your skincare, your skin has to adjust. And this is not any different. It's gonna be the same. But I promise you, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And if you're willing to try this, give it a shot. Try it for the 30 days. Try it for even 2 or 3 weeks if you want to. And then before the time is up, just take a mental note of how different your skin feels. It literally took 2 days for me to see so much difference in my skin. The very, very first time I used this, oh, so it's been a year. It's been a year since I've had the cleanser and toner. So a year ago at our mascara, our huge launch convention, a year ago is when the cleanser and toner, just those 2 of them, were, oh, thanks Gracie, that's so nice of you. So a year ago is when the cleanser and toner were launched. We already had the milk moisturizer and I had been using it for about 6 months and it was phenomenal. And then my whole life was changed. Everything just amazingly, I started using the cleanser and toner, and the very first night I used it, I was in our hotel room in, where were we? In Vegas. I was in my hotel room in Vegas with a couple other mascara artists. We were sharing a room for this huge convention we were at for several days, and it was so awesome and so amazing, and we got these new products we were so excited to try. And I tried the cleanser, and like I told you when I was using it, it's different than anything else I had ever used before, and I didn't know, like I was like, I kind of don't like it. I don't like this texture, I don't like this feeling. I put it on my face, and it was so different than anything I had ever used before, and I realized afterwards that difference is my skin actually getting clean, my skin being totally hydrated and cleaned. And the special part about this Tres Leches system is that all of the system works together with the pH in your own skin. So instead of being somebody that has really, really dry skin, if somebody has dry skin, then they need a dry skin formula. Typically, they don't need, but they think they need a dry skin formula, which what that's doing is it's actually adding so much oil into your skin that it's making your skin go crazy, and it ends up, because there's so much oil, your skin dries out even more, and it just compounds on top of the problem, and so it gets worse and worse and worse. The opposite, if you have really, really oily skin, they use something that just totally dries out their skin, and then their skin freaks out thinking, oh my gosh, my skin is even more dry now, I need to produce more and more oils, and so you end up having the same issue with even oilier skin. And so it's just this ridiculous terrible cycle that never ends. But with Tres Leches, with Mascaras Tres Leches, it's specifically formulated so that it works with the pH balance in your skin, so it brings it, whether you're really oily or really dry, it brings it to normal. It doesn't fight it. It doesn't do the opposite. It doesn't kind of shock your skin or your system into thinking that it needs something different, causing more and more problems. It just balances, and it's so awesome. So the trio, it's $145 for all 3 of them. My cleanser will last me, this size bottle is 3.4 ounces, so they're all good for travel. You can travel with all of these. 3.4 ounces for the cleanser and the toner that's available. Like I said, this is an old bottle. The toner looks identical to the cleanser, so these will be a matching set. And I can post a picture here too for you, so you can see what I'm talking about. But these, this one will last me, this cleanser will probably last me by myself. If it's only me that's using it, and my girls will sneak into my bathroom and use it. If it's only me that's using it, I use it twice a day, and it will probably last me 3 or 4 months, just the cleanser. The toner, I only use maybe 2 squirts of my toner, of this size of the toner, and it will last me probably 4 to 6 months of this size. This one has lasted me about 4 months, and it's smaller, like it's half the size, and it's lasted me about 4 months. So probably my big toner would last me even longer. And then the moisturizer, and both of those I use twice a day, morning and night. The moisturizer I only use at night. I only push down and do 1 pump. That's plenty for my skin. It's so well hydrated that I don't need more than that. If I was like sunburned or the really dry winter months, I maybe would use a little bit more. I kind of vary how much I use depending on how my skin feels, what it needs, what the weather is like, you know, what's going on, whether I've completely sunburned myself or not. You guys, my skin feels so good, I can't handle not touching it. But this one will last you anywhere from, I don't know, easily by myself. If it's only me that's using it, it'll last me probably 4 or 5, maybe 6 months. But I share a jar of this with my husband and my 2 daughters. They come and sneak into my bathroom and use it, and the 4 of us using it every single day, it probably lasts us 3 months. So for $150 for a minimum of 3 to 6 months of skincare, of the best, most amazing skincare you will ever find, such a screaming deal. It's so good. It's actually compared, this moisturizer is compared to, I don't know if you've ever heard of a moisturizer called La Mer. It's about for a quarter of this amount. This one is 1.7 ounces, and for a quarter size of this, it's about $190, which is craziness. And it doesn't work as good as this does. I have, like my own sister, she used to use La Mer, and she started using this, and she's like, I will never go back. I promise you, you will not find a better moisturizer. If you're only gonna start with one, start with the moisturizer. Actually, I don't know, maybe I would start with the cleanser because the cleanser works so, I don't know, that's really hard. I would just buy the set because it's that freaking fantastic. So, $150 for these, for the trio with the big size toner, or you can buy them all individually. This one is $45, this one is $45, and this one is $50. So you're saving just a little bit. No, that equals. It's the same amount. So you can buy it individually or you can buy it in the set. I highly recommend using it in the set because it does wonderful, amazing things for your skin. It's done wonderful, amazing things for my skin. I love my skin. It's never felt like it. Ever. It has never felt like this in my whole entire life. It's the best stuff ever. So send me a message that you want to get some. It evens out your skin tone. It fills in everything. It's collagen, the vitamins, everything. It just makes you feel amazing. So get a hold of me, send me a message, let me know that you want to give it a try. And if you end up not liking it, that's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not going to hurt anybody's feelings. I just want you to try it because I know how amazing it has worked for me and my clients. It works for my sisters, for my family members, for my husband, for my daughters, men or women, it doesn't matter. I actually do know some men that have very severe acne scarring, like cystic acne scarring. And one man in particular, his wife was telling us the story that he would always grow out a full beard because he had such severe scarring. He was so self-conscious about it. So he always had full face of hair. And she became a mascara artist, and she saw the difference that this Tres Leches system was working for her. And she's like, you know what? I wonder if if it would work for him too, for his really severe acne scarring. So she somehow convinced him to shave his beard, to try it for a couple of weeks, and he has not had a beard since. He's been using it for months and months and months, and his scarring has diminished. It's filled in the fine lines, the deep crater holes. They're all filled in, and he is just amazed and in awe, and it just seriously is awesome. So everybody should try it. Anyways, that's my deal for tonight. I'm gonna go brush my teeth and get in the bathtub and then go to bed, and have a good night, you guys, and I hope to hear from you soon. We'll talk to you later.